Hello, hello, hello. I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place, and I love crafting, any kind of crafting. Um, I love art journals. I am here. Hello, hello, the echo. Hi, Jane. Um, I have a website, it's emmashappyplace.co.uk. I have a Facebook group, which is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. It's full of extremely talented people. Can everybody hear us? So yes, if you're coming in after the live, do give us a like and a share and a follow and all that jazz. And I'm live every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I was concentrating on other things there, so nothing came out right. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, so hi Jane, hi Donna, hi Tracy, hi Sarah, hi Lainey, hi Val, hi. So we're going to play with the resin tonight. What I was going to do is I was going to play with art journal again because I'm absolutely loving it. But I made one of the, do you know when we were doing the watercolours the other day? Hi Helen, hi Sheila. I made this one and I thought I made it out of clear resin. No, I didn't. I made it out of cream resin. So I made the watercolours and I made this. But I want to do some with clear and I want to see if we can put some of the new shrinks in. So all the watercolours that were made, we're going to use the neon pigments and the mica pigments, the new ones that are on the web. I'm going to show you these that we've done, and I'm ever so sorry if you might swap partner, but I was so excited about it. I made me ATCs with the new kit. How cute is she and shrink? This one's all shrink. Look at that pencil. Oh, they're not the cutest things you've ever seen. Anyway, sorry if you're getting your partner in the group. You've seen them. So yes, what I've done is I've already shrunk them down, a few of them, because I didn't want loads in because I wasn't sure how well they'll stay in the resin. There we go. And all I've done is give them a coat with the nail varnish, just so the coat, I don't think they would move because resin's a solvent. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bubbles in my throat. I've lost the pencils. There with. Oh, there they are. Oh, look how cute they are. Aren't they stinking cute? Anyway, so we're going to try that. I'm unsure if it's going to go in a pallet or if we're going to put it in this little Cricut box yet or not. We'll see how it goes. I have got these that are on the web. They're like, oh, they're like flakes. They're lovely. And I've got the super shiny glitter that's on there as well. There's lots of stuff. And then I've got the neon colours and the mica colours. And what I'm going to use is the J. Dixon resin. I think it's the 4-hour demold. But the box, Bella got the box. So, sorry, I'm just reading. Anyway, 4 hours. But we'll demold them on Thursday. Yeah, it's the J. Dixon one. It's a really reasonable price. It's on Amazon. There's loads of other ones though that you can use. So I'm gonna get this. We're gonna mix them up anyway. I've got my iced coffee from somewhere. Iced coffee pots that I saved because I saved the pots and everything. And we're gonna measure in grams. 2 pots, and I have got some little shot glasses so it mix up some different colours and things, and we'll just see how we get on. How is everybody? Do you want to see the journal pages, Helen? Because you've been missing in action, do you? I haven't got them all here, but I do have the big journal next to us. I mean, look how cute they are. I mean, look, paint water, not paint water. We still need those on cups. But yes, new stuff, and they're called the crafty lasses. Because, well, you know. These are on the website as well. I use them for pretty much everything because the silicone, the heat resistant, so they're great for holding the shrinks in place. But, right, I'm going to go with 150 of that one and 150 of the other one because the 1-to-1 ratio. And then hopefully we'll have enough resin. It says Jane. I've got the stuff to make the stickers. I just haven't had the time. It's only 300. Totally forgot what I was doing there. 150 to 150 is 300, isn't it? Oh, nearly there. 304. It'll be right. It'll be right. Hi, Kim. Bella is not here. Bella is out at football with Michael and Michael's son. So, yes, I haven't even got my gloves on. I've got them next to us. I'll put them on in a minute when we start to faff. It needs a good mix. I'd say 2-3 minutes of constantly mixing. Paint water, not paint water, gin. At least you're keeping hydrated if you've got water in the non-paint water one. So, just keep mixing. You'll see it's like this cloudy. It goes like a cloudy colour, and then when it's getting totally mixed, I tend to think, wait, it might just be me, but I tend to find it goes like more clear. But it might just be me thinking, like in my head, that's enough. You've still never used resin. Thing is, you don't actually have to use resin. Oh, that reminds us actually, the workshops on Saturday and Sunday from 3 o'clock. I'm so excited. It's called Cast in Flowers. And we are going to plaster flowers and make canvases. And you don't actually have to use resin to create beautiful things. You can use plaster. And I might do some plates and things at some point. But these flowers are stunning. So excited for it. Right, have I got my wipes? I've already spilled some. Bear with, they're right at the back of the washer. Hang fire, I'm getting my tongs to get my wipes. I'm guessing Christopher shoved them back under there. How can I get them there? Yeah. Got them. Sarah, that's fabulous. I bet it feels amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased. So pleased. And so I'm just going to keep mixing. This bit is boring, the mixing, but you've got to make sure that resin's totally mixed properly. So just scraping around the edges and across the bottom, making sure that we're getting it all. Now, I'm not going to use flames to get bubbles out of mine. I'm going to use a heat tool. Just in case anybody's worried. Hi, Barbara. I don't know if Lorna's here yet. I don't know if I've missed her or not. She might just be being quiet, which I know is quite unusual. Anyway, also, I think this year, right, 3 people's birthdays so far, I've had them a month later than actually they are. And it's our Kelly's birthday today. Kelly, the admin in Emma's Happy Place. And she also does the ATC swap. So I have apologised on the page, but I am going to go through everybody else's birthdays and put them in the right place. Hi, Lorna. Right, so that can go to one side. I've got my little mixing things. I'm going to get that up as well. And I'm going to put gloves on. Better late than never. So health and safety is a big thing when it comes to resin. Yeah, Kelly's got toothache for her birthday. How nice is that? She had them out the other day and she's still in agony, bless her. Teeth are horrible. They hurt when we're getting them. They hurt when we've got them. They hurt when we're getting them out. It's ridiculous. Right. So we're going to bring these in. I'm not entirely sure how much resin we'll need for them. So I've mixed up this, and whatever's left we'll put in here at the end if there's any left. So I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. There's no plan here ever. So I think we'll start with this one. I'll move that one out of the way. And we'll have some colours. Oh, and decanter some resin in each of these. Whoa. And with it being a paint palette, I wouldn't want it too coloured, because well, you want to see what colours you're mixing is. We'll have some glitter, and it's silver glitter. Oh, there's some glitter in that one. I'm going to put the rest of this white mica, because I spilt it into this one, and it's got a bit of glitter in there as well, into there. I dropped it on the floor, you know, as we do. And then let's have do you know what? I've got nothing to mix these with apart from these. 2 seconds, bear with. I'm just going to see if I can find the lolly sticks. Or anything that I can use to mix anything with. Okay. We are using spoons, and I'll just have to get some new teaspoons. Right, 2 spoons. Hi. The mixture is hazardous, as in drinking it and things like that. Thing is, with resin, some of it's classed as non-toxic and things like that. Like this one says non-toxic, so it's perfectly fine to use. But with all chemicals, really, you want a well-ventilated room, gloves. If you've got chest problems, anything like that, I would say wear a respirator at all times. I never have, and I'm absolutely fine. But it's personal preference, really. I'd always say take health and safety options over not. Go purple. And I'm going to use this for now. Oh, this is the neon purple, so I'm just going to take that much. It won't take much at all. In fact, less than that, because I don't want it to be too colourful. Hi, Therese. I say I'm still useless at names. I'd love for you to spell it out as if you're trying to show a 3-year-old how to say it, please, because I am that rubbish. Yeah, doesn't it get that way, Sarah, when you've been in? It's what I found with lockdown, you know. I got way too comfortable. I mean, look at the pigment in that, and literally tiny, tiny amounts. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm so happy I got them. But I want to be able to mix colourful colours in it. That is literally the only reason. So we're using the white mica, what's left of it. We're using silver glitter and purple, and we're just going to see what happens. Right, and that one there. And then, do you know what? I'm just going to mix this one with this one as well, because they're all going in the same thing. There we go. Like that. And what I'm going to do actually is start off with, oh, what I do need to mention is, and before I go any further, is if you've got any bits in your mould, and I have there, I've just seen some, just fluff and things like that. And now purple, get some tape, which is here, and use the tape to get any bits of dust and things out, or Bella hair or human hair. There's definitely not such a thing unless you need to mix colours. But the perfect, do you know what it is? The perfect colours to mix colour on is your greys and your browns. So the next one we might actually try and do, no we're not, we're going to stick to these. But your greys, do you know when you get sheets and they are the toned colour sheets, it's so that you get a more, like a better look at what colours they actually are, gives it. So if you're doing skin tones and you're working on a toned paper, the skin tones show up more, like more true. So does that make any sense? So I'm going to have that there in the middle, like that to start off with, and then some purple, and then some white. And I purposely haven't mixed the purple totally because I wanted those, like, I want those spikes a bit, spikes, little dots, just to add a little bit more something. Oh, spoon's heavy. Hold on, put there. I'm so messy, it's unreal. Right, purple again. White. And you can already see them sort of not mixing together, but mixing together. Glitter. Heavy spoon. Can everybody see what I'm doing? I know I'm very handsy and in the way. Yes, like an acrylic pour. I have done acrylic pouring before. It's, how do I explain it? It takes too long to dry. I mean, that's why I like this resin, because it doesn't take 300 years to dry. And I was talking to Donna, and she knows, she sticks her fingers and everything and all. Whoop, falling over. Glitter into the middle. And the shot glasses, you can keep them all and pull the resin out if you want. If you want to be environmentally friendly and all that jazz, fair enough. But you don't have to. They're cheap and cheerful, and well, yeah. It's completely up to you what you do with them. Just don't tell Greta what's her name. Can't say her name either. I'll just butcher it. And that somehow seems more rude than just saying what's her face. Or not. And we're going to go in with clear to push all the colours and things to the side. And I'm starting to think my bench is wonky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to move that over to there. And just sort of tip, because you can see it's right up to the top here. I'm just sort of tipping. And you'll see the pattern of this more when we demold it. A little bit more in the middle. Once I'm actually finished doing this, I'll put it somewhere that is flat, like definitely flat, and I've checked with the spirit level. I'll just have to get one first. Out the cupboard, not just get one full stop. There, because that's your finger space there, your thumb space. And I'm going to get rid of these over to here, and then we'll do the other one. Where's my cloth sash? My wipes. So I just use antibacterial wipes to sort of clean everything up. No, you've got, if it's on a wonk, so yes, self-leveling, but if it's wonky, it will dry wonky. There is a way to fix it, but you'd far rather just put it on a surface that's not wonky to start with. Oh, put that there and that there. And then we'll see what happens. And this one, you can see I've already had plaster and all sorts on it. Like that. And I want my spoon. Where did I put my spoon? Here it is. I'm just going to clean that off as well. Now, you tell me what colours we should do the other one. Because this one's more open. It's got less, Christopher's hair. I cut Christopher's hair today as well. Grab some more tape. I'm hoping it's going to, like, it come out and then go back in with the effect. But you can buy little silicone pots, which are much easier to clean than the plastic, I have to say. Blues. all the glitter, neon yellow, blues, pink. Okay, we'll go glittery blue, pink and yellow. Why not? Or maybe it's not yellow. We'll see. I might add a little bit around the edge. This one, anyway, what I want to do is rather than putting the colour into the actual resin, I'm going to grab a fluffy brush and we're going to colour into here. So we can go pink, no bother. Oh, and all you're doing is colouring in. So it's going to be really, really bright pink around the edges. And I'm purposely leaving these bits here so it hasn't got loads of colour on. And then around here. And let's face it, if we're mixing the colour up, we could always check it on a bit of paper, can't we? A bag of Skittles. And I think we'll go, where's my neon blue? I literally had it before. I want me blue. There it is, man. I'm looking at it. I've just spilled glitter on the top of it. You could do it all, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to go around this one here. And you kind of blend it as you go anyway, because you're mixing it. And it sort of sticks to the silicone. So it makes it easy to work with and not cover the colours over too much. And just go around the finger thing. So the blue in the middle of the pink will probably go a bit purpley. Do you know what? I kind of want to go pink again and then purple in the middle. I know I asked, but... And I really, really, really want to try the shrinks in the resin. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to make it into a little crafty trinket pot. Trinket? I'm sure somebody corrected us last time and said it was a trinket, not a trinket. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is sort of poof that off to the side. And I might need to mix some more resin up actually. So that there, you can easily keep it if you want it to a separate pot. Or you can just waft it into wherever you want to waft it to. Out the door into a bin, preferably. And then we'll add glitter. No, we won't. No, we won't. We are going to throw these in, the purple ones. And okay, we're going pink and purple of them. And I am putting them all in because look, I mean, look at them. Right. And all we're doing is tipping it all in. We might actually need some more resin. I don't think it's going to be enough. Because I think it did take 200 the other day when I did mine. But we've got to start. And we can always put something else in the middle. We'll mix some more resin up. Don't waste any, just scrape it all out. That's why I use these scrapers and things. I think I've got about 16 of them in the room. I love them. I got mine from TK Maxx. I think I told you about that. And I've tried to get some more. But there wasn't any, so I went shopping and I found us them. And I mean, they're cheap as chips. And you can use them in the kitchen, the food safe as well. Resin is not food safe. This is. Right. So, right, I'm going to put that there for 2 seconds, and then actually I'm going to put that there for 2 seconds. I'm going to put that somewhere to dry, and we're going to start off with another one, just because it'll be a bit easier. The spoons, I'll never ever use them again for food. So 2 minutes, and we're going to mix some more up. And it won't matter if you've got to mix more up. So let's go 100. Actually, let's go 150 and 150 again. Close enough. And then I'll definitely be able to do the pot, and I'll probably be able to do something else as well. Even if I use it for like doing the shapes of things and cogs or something like that. Come on. Oh, there we go. And just because that one was a little bit short, I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny little bit more, because it was short to start with. There. That'll do it. It's not too short. And again, we're going to mix them up super, super, super good. I can just do loads of stuff with it. Loads and loads. What's everybody's plans for the rest of the week? Anything nice? Anything at all? Oh. I am getting new internet in tomorrow. So hopefully, you know, when we go all weird and things like that, because one other thing happens. Like the other day, I got a phone call and the sound went off. I'm hoping all that will stop and it won't buffer and things like that, because sometimes it buffers my end and I lose connection, and I'm like, wait, am I still there? I mean, obviously it's still fine, but my end now I'm a bit confused. And apparently Christopher plays games much better with his internet. He's the one that told us, but needed it desperately. Oh, Kim, that'll be nice. I'm guessing you're feeling better anyway. I'm so pleased. COVID's awful. Oh. Yeah, there was an ice cream man outside of ours earlier, and Christopher came downstairs about 10 minutes after the ice cream man had gone and said, "Did you guys an ice cream?" And I said, "What?" He says, "Did you guys an ice cream? Did you not get us one?" And I said, "No, I didn't know you wanted one." Anyway, he then proceeded to say, "Well, why didn't you just go and get us one?" And I don't know where teenagers, like, I don't know where they come from. I'm still a little bit baffled by the whole conversation. Alright, I think we're nearly there. I'm going to wipe this little bit up here, and then we'll get going again. Because I've stuck my glitter in it. But this is why gloves are a good idea, because it's murder to get off your hands. But there's a way of getting it off your hands. I use something called, let's just check, it's called Murphy's wood cleaner. I got it off Amazon. And it also, if you put your brushes in it and they're covered in acrylic, it takes the acrylic off your brushes, so you don't wreck your brushes. You just wash your hands in that. So you must use a lot of internet. But when I was speaking to them, he said, "Wait, how fast is you? When I was cancelling BT, um, they said, wait, how fast are you getting off Virgin?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know, like a terabyte or something." He was like, "That would be really, really fast." And I was like, "Well, I don't know really." Right, so all I'm going to do with this one is top it up with clear, and then I'll move it around, but not scraping the bottom. And we'll have glitter everywhere. And that is that one finished, I think. When it's level over there, it'll be fine. And all this make underneath won't dry. Won't stay on. It'll come off with the resin. Words, Emma. Oh, there we go. Just stick a bit more on that to make sure it's nice and high. It's a good thickness, especially if we're going to be mixing colours on it and we're using it a lot. Well, there we go. There's them ones. And I want to put these back over here. And then turns out the cooker top isn't straight either. Right, we'll leave it there for now. So this here is what we want to do. And I want to put the shrink plastics into it. And I'm thinking just onto the top might be quite nice. Or we could shove them down the sides. What do you think? Should we just be brave and go for it? Because I've never actually done it before. So I don't know. If I don't do it, then I'll never ever know if it works or not. Ah, brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I got mine off, actually got it off eBay, but it came from Amazon. I'll show you it here. It's a massive tub. It's an American thing, and it's about a tenner a bottle, but I mean, you literally use. I've had it a while and I've only used a tiny little bit. Yeah, find out. So we'll start off with a colour. Where's my shot glasses? Right, and this one we'll put the yellow in first. Let's go neon yellow. I've got a big clear stencil there and I keep losing it and then finding it when I don't need it. Hi Kelly, how are you feeling? We'll start off with yellow. And I want it quite yellow, so I'm adding quite a bit. That was just so pigmented. Again, with the neons, it comes with the gum arabic to turn into watercolours. Putting it in resin, you're already mixing. Resin is the additive, so you don't need anything else to add to the resin. Good stir. So it's gum arabic if you want to make watercolours. It is an acrylic binder, as in gel medium clear gesso. You can mix it with white gesso and get like paler colours, but I wouldn't mix the mica ones that are shiny in with an opaque colour. I hope I'm making sense. That could well not be. Right, so this one, I'm going to put around the edges. Like that. And sort of have it like tipping down the edge. Let me see. I know it's not the best angle when. Oh, I think that'll do. And then what I'm going to do is this, because resin tends to keep a lot of bubbles. And I'll come back to that one over there. I'm letting the bubbles rise. And I'll show how I kind of get rid of them. But these ones, the bubbles tend to form. Even though it might look like there's like you're getting them all on the top, the sort of form, and you end up with like little half moon spiky bits. You probably hear us breathing. So I'm hoping on Thursday, when I come live, I'm actually hoping the internet's all good. So when I come live on Thursday, it's not a nightmare. So I'm getting some on there, but that's fine. I can wipe it off. What is that? I'm just going to put that on the bottom of there as well. Grabbing another antibacterial wipe. If you leave the bubbles, you can just see them. And if the bubbles get around the bottom end, they can be quite sharp. But I mean, a lot of people just leave the bubbles anyway, and they quite like them. If you've got glitter and things as well, that's a bit more forgiving. Oh. So you can see them come to the top. And all I'm doing is pulling that out. I can see a hair. And you see it. Puppies and Christophers. Got it. Right. And then we'll put some clear on. And then we can add these in. So I've shrunk them down and I've put clear nail varnish over the top. And I'm putting them down nail varnish side first. Like that, I think. And you know what? Let's just shove that one down like that. And that one that side. Why not? And we'll see what happens. The only concern I would have is if they float to the top and stick out the bottom, but even that you could sand them back, couldn't you? It's not like the end of the world. And all I'm going to do is fill it. And what you could do is fill it, put them in, then like half fill it, put them in, let that cure for a couple of hours, and then go back and top it up. And don't worry, because the colours on both sides of these. I like the idea of bubbles. I'm going to change my gloves because they're covered. I have got a little bit of resin left, which I might use to top up the paint things. I'm unsure yet. But what I'm thinking with this is now, it's everywhere. Resin everywhere. I've only put a glove on one hand as well, which was stupid. I make so much mess. Hi, Jan. Clearing off as I go because I am literally messy as messy gets. And because I'm in the kitchen, ideally I don't want it all over. So with it being the yellow, all I want to do is sprinkle some of these flakes. Not loads. Just across the bottom. I say not loads, I've just put loads on. There we go. I know I tipped them all in the other one, but I don't mind that. It's fine. I think they would be absolutely fantastic. You know, on the paint palettes, the big paper ones from the kit, the glitters would be fabulous if you built them up with, say, triple thick or what's the other stuff called? from Ranger that makes things 3D. Stampy View do ones called glass, like liquid glass or something. Right, so I'm going to bring the other thing back over. These are looking beautiful. Honestly, absolutely stunning. Look how they've moved now. I'm squishing my pot. That can go there. Oh, they're squishing it everywhere. Oh, that's at the end. That's there. Maybe move this one over a smidge and have that one. Any little edges, if you over pour or overfill, you can use a deburring tool to, see this one here's come over the top a bit. You can use a deburring tool to take any of the edges off, or you can even sand it. But these are looking incredible. Now, to get, where's my cloth's gone again? To get any bubbles or anything out, what you can do is just spray with Iprosol. Isopropyl, Iprosol, I don't know what it's called, really. And that's all I've got in here. It's 99% alcohol, this one, but you don't have to use that. And then you just spray it, and that will take any big bubbles out. You can use a heat tool and go over the top. I don't want these to move. Kelly, I forgot about those, Kelly. Do you use it? Did you decide just to keep it forever and ever? Because I know what you like. So, there we go. I think I'm not going to put the heat tool on it because I like these, the way it's sitting. I'm just going to spray it. And what the alcohol will, isopropyl alcohol. Not the stuff you drink. It's not vodka. It's rubbing alcohol. So I've done is spray them, and that will pop any of the immediate bubbles. I can literally see there's not many, if any. So I think they're going to be good. Now the other thing is, there's only so many of these I can actually use. So if you want to wait till Thursday and see how they turn out, and if anybody does want one, I could put them on the website, and I'm not going to charge anything apart from for the resin and the stuff for them. But literally, I can't use a gazillion of them. This is mine though. You know, it's starting to pop up. I'm going to move these over there, and then I'm going to find another mold super quick. Super quick. You know, I'm saying super quick. Oh no, I'm not very quick. Oh, hold on. What have I got here? I've got, right, these ones. This one is a Nightmare Before Christmas mould. This one here is Never Trust the Living. And this one is, what's that say? Oh, it's the Nightmare Before Christmas one as well. I think we're going to go Jack and Sally though, because I do love the love story. Well, Jane, you can do, because it just evaporates. And the heat tool isn't a flamethrower. However, if you're going to use like a lighter or something to get the bubbles off, I wouldn't use the alcohol. But you can use the alcohol when you've mixed alcohol inks in with your resin. So this one, oh, stuck really good. I've taken any dust out because it's sat there since last Christmas. And I've got some pink and things left on here. I'm just gonna go over the top like that. With that one. And then I'm gonna go in with shiny blue at the bottom. Yeah, well, I obviously I kind of give them away for anything, and it might be easier not doing them on the web because I won't have to add fees on them. But I'm more than happy to, you know, just so I can do more resin stuff. So and see there what it is. Now this is probably copyright. I am not selling these at all. These are going to be for my tree. Okay, I bought them literally to go on my tree before anybody comes for us. So in the last bit of resin here, because that I'm not so bothered about it being clear, and I'm thinking what we should do is add a little bit of black acrylic, which I have here. Yeah. And you can add little bits of anything to the resin. You could make paperweights, absolutely. I mean, I've got ridiculous amounts of molds. I've probably got a paperweight one. I've got a plate. I made me mum. It's a big, massive, like, flower tray mold. And what I did was, when it was still soft, is I made it into a bowl shape and filled it with gemstones. So it's a bowl, big bowl, like a fruit bowl size. And it's got gemstones inside of it. She absolutely loves it. But I've done all sorts. It's just I've never actually quite think about turning the camera on all the time. Apart from anything else, I mean, in this house, I can never guarantee it's going to be PG. If Christopher's on his game or Michael comes in. There was once I was live and he came in and he called us a vulgar name. And I was mortified. He was joking. It wasn't nasty. It's just the way he is. But I nearly folded it myself inside out. Right, so I'll pop that one to that side. And I've still got some resin left. I'm going to show you this as well while we're on. But I'm going to get something else. So this here is a tray that I made. And I used, it's probably dusty. So what I used was the glass. So it's the actual tray mould, and I got this separate. So it was that side down in the mould. So that's what I was looking at. And that's what happened when I turned it over. And it lives inside this tray. Like that. I mean, it's obviously decorative. But that's what you can do with it. You can do absolutely loads with it. Resin. My mum gets quite a lot of my resin stuff. Because I usually do it in her colours. So this one is another Nightmare Before Christmas one. And do you know what? I'm going to do it neon yellow. The tray thing is beautiful. I keep thinking I should put stuff on the web. I put the suitcase on. But most of the time, like the clear things that I do. Kelly, I've still got the Bairns Christmas one here. I found that the other day as well. I'm literally so useless. If you don't send us messages, if I say something on a live, if you don't remind us, it's never going to happen. It's not that I do it on purpose. It's just I really am that useless. Oh, and we will demold all these together on Thursday. There we go. Never waste the resin. Yeah, I noticed on the J. Dixon resin as well, there's actually quite a lot of times that it's on offer. It wasn't when I got it, but since then, because it's like, obviously, do you want to purchase this again kind of thing. It's on offer quite often, so check out, you know, the little bit underneath, like it might be able to save 10%, or if you buy the bigger one, you might get it like £5 cheaper. Check them on Amazon as well, if you decide to go for it. These ones here have got quite a lot of bubbles because I whipped it with the black. So what I'll do is I'll take the gloves off and I'll get the heat tool and I'll show you on this one what I mean by, sorry, I've made such a mess again. Such a mess all the time. I start off really well organised. By the time I get to the end, I may as well have just put everything in the middle of the room and chucked it up in the air. Did anybody see where I put my heat tool? I am here. No, the plastic chocolate molds and things I wouldn't use. However, you can, in the Stamperia plastic molds, you can put resin in, but double check first that they haven't got any little holes or anything in. Because I did some once, and the pressure that's used to put the shape into the plastic, sometimes you get like little tiny holes. But just check that first. Just put some water in, let dry overnight. But the resin does come out of that. I can't find my heat tool and I'm all out of breath. I'm flappy. Oh, we're not going with the heat tool. You just basically run your heat tool over the top. But what I'll do is, because you can see the bubbles here, I'll put you in a bit further. You see? And I'll squirt it and you'll see them popping. You see? That's them all popping and they'll come up. There's one. So let it sort of evaporate. I'll bring this one in. And they'll pop. These big ones might not pop with the isopropyl, but you can take a cocktail stick or something and just pull them out. But again, if it's a mould like this and you're not going to see the back, or you can even paint the back, I wouldn't overthink it. There we go. And as the sets, a lot of them pop anyway themselves. But again, I'm no resin expert. Well, Sheila, I've got placemat moulds and I've got coaster moulds and all sorts. I was looking at some for the web, but basically, I mean, what I've got on the web is what I know I've got a good deal on. But I've said before, the moulds and things you can get cheaper elsewhere. And I don't, everything's from home. I don't want to end up stuck with loads of stuff I know people don't want, like, or can get elsewhere. I certainly don't want to rip anybody off like that. So, yeah, basically you can get anywhere from moulds that I can't get cheaper. So, but Amazon, go search on Amazon, eBay, basically for moulds and things. What else was I going to say? Yes, do check out what I've got on the web though, because I mean, I'll never be rich telling you to go elsewhere, but you can have a look and see what I've got. And there is a couple of the workshops left. If anybody does want them, it starts on Saturday at 3 p.m. I can send it first class if you do decide you want to join, or you can just do it after the live, because it's in a private Facebook group and the lives will be there forever. So you can always go back and redo them if you want to, but again, no pressure. You know how it is. Anyway, on that note, lots and lots of love. I will see you Thursday back with my Arty Farty paper book, and we'll demould all of these and see what they're like. And I'm so excited for the paint palettes. They look fantastic. Thank you so much for keeping me company again. I will see you Thursday. If you need us for anything, just send us a message. I'm nearly always about. And thank you for keeping me company. Lots of love. Bye for now.